Hey everyone, it's your favorite MS4 Oz. I just want to do an instructional video with you guys about Squad Ambush, which will you have this Friday, October 4th at the CCA. I'll be doing a live demonstration on my iPad, so you can get some visuals as I go over the material. I'll be teaching you from the Ranger Handbook, so keep things as technical as possible. Any additional information on specific items can be answered by your cadre. There's no better place to start than knowing what an ambush is exactly. And according to the Ranger Handbook, an ambush is a surprise attack from a concealed position on a moving or temporarily halted target. Ambushes are categorized as either hasty or deliberate, and divided into two types: point or area, and formation is linear or L-shaped. The leader considers various factors when determining an ambush category, type, and formation to form decisions, develop his plan. So there are a lot of things I just went over there in that definition, and we'll go over them shortly. But for now, I just want to go over the key factors when conducting an ambush. Ensuring your entire kill zone is covered by fire, MET TC, which we always talk about all the time, but just being aware of the situation that you're in and adjusting your plan based off of that, basically. Having a way to keep your entire enemy in the kill zone. That thing can be done through claymores. We won't really be doing that in our LLab, but you'll kind of learn more about that as we go along. Assaulting through the objective once the enemy has been eliminated to the LOA that you guys set up, and timely actions on, obviously. And there are two categories, I should say. There's hasty and deliberate. Hasty ambush is conducted when you make visual contact with the enemy and have time to establish the ambush without being detected. Hasty ambushes must be trained for prior, so they can be conducted at a signal, because you have to be ready for them, because you can't just kind of figure it out as you go along. You need to have a plan of how you want to conduct hasty ambushes, so that you're ready to do it in a moment's notice, because you might not have a lot of time, right? Deliberate ambush. So this one's conducted a predetermined location. Usually it will be given an op board type of thing, based off this commander's criteria that they talk about. And that's just kind of the criteria is based off the size, the composition, the weapons that they're using, and the equipment they have available to them, those kinds of things. Next, there's a couple types of ambushes. There's a point ambush, where it's just a single kill zone in an area where there's two or more related. They won't be too far apart, but yeah, it's not just one single kill zone, obviously. And now I'll be going over formations with you guys. So I'll read you the definition, and I'll kind of do some sort of visual demonstration for you guys as well. So the assault and support elements deploy parallel to the enemy's route. So what that means is you'll have support here and assault here. Just write that down for you guys. Support and assault. The formation can be used in close terrain that restricts the enemy's ability to maneuver against the platoon or squad. In this case, it's a road, and you can see the enemy direction of travel. And keep in mind, we are doing squad level, so I'm not placing security just yet. We don't really, obviously, when you're in a squad, you don't really have that kind of thing. But when you're in platoon level tactics, you'll have a place to put security. But yeah, for just this demonstration, I'll be doing it this way. And you can do it in open terrain as long as you can keep the enemy in that kill box. Next, we have an L-shaped ambush formation. The assault element forms in the long leg parallel to the enemy's direction of travel. So that, in this case, that will be here. Sorry. So that's where they'll be placed. The supporting element forms a short leg at one end of and at the right angle to the assault element. So in this case, I'll be placing support right here. So you can see that it forms that right angle. The formation can be used at the bend of a trail, like you can see here, or the road. It should not be used where the short leg would have to cross a straight road or trail. Keep that in mind. And now I'll be doing just a basic walkthrough of what it looks like from start to finish. So when you're doing a hasty ambush, any cadet, whoever spots the enemy first, will tell a squad leader, and that person who spots it doesn't leave until the squad leader gets there. That way they know the distance, direction, and they can get eyes on for themselves. The platoon's halted, obviously. So like I said, you'll signal that you're about to conduct a hasty ambush so everyone knows. Using hand and arm signals, they identify like where they want their teams to be, which is like assault and support. The squad leader will then designate the location and where he wants the actual kill zone to be. Then you designate to your team members, or your team leaders, position their cadets in covered and concealed locations so they're able to see the kill zone, obviously. The team leaders assign sectors of fire for support and assault. And then the squad leader will be the one to initiate the ambush, using the greatest casualty producing weapon available, with the largest percentage of the enemy in the kill zone. So things for the squad leader, like, this won't be exactly like easy to do because we'll be using feint guns, but so you'll want to ensure control of the rate and distribution of fire, because if everyone's firing at once, that means everyone's going to have to reload at once. And that will obviously not be good because it won't be a sustained fire. And then once you feel comfortable and you feel like you've eliminated the enemy, you order a ceasefire, and then assault obviously will assault through the objective. And then once you assault through the objective, the squad leader will call for aid and litter EPW. And then once you do that in a very timely manner, the squad leader will initiate movement away from the ambush site, and squad leader will get accountability from his team members, who will be doing that as you kind of go through the mission. Next, we'll go over the deliberate ambush. So the ambush is conducted no later than the time specified in your op order, or however you do it, and that'll make more sense when we do platoon level tactics. So the squad leader is prepared to patrol for the ambush. Should be going towards the site. And once you feel comfortable, you'll stop. You'll set up your ORP, and you'll go into leader's recon. And then when you leave as a squad leader, and these are some things that we'll be looking for, that you do during lab. You have to leave a contingency plan to your team leader, or whoever is back, because in this case it'll be squad, so you'll probably leave a team leader back, and you'll leave a contingency plan. And things to note when you're under leader recon: don't be detected. Confirm the objective location that you kind of receive from your mission, and say okay, yeah, this area I can do for an ambush. You'll select a kill zone, select positions for assault and support. And then once you do all that, you'll come back to your ORP, and you'll brief what happened to those who were behind. So then once you get back, support will be placed. And again, I'm not talking about security because these will be platoon level tactics. Support will be placed first where they were briefed. The team leader, once support is in place, will assign sectors of fire. And then that will initiate for assault to be placed, in which the squad, where support will cover and make sure. And then since the platoon, or I guess in this case the squad leader, will be with assault, they'll be placing sectors of fire for assault. So yeah, normally it'd be security, but in this case it'll be the squad leader or team leader spots the enemy and decides if the enemy element is too large, first of all. And if it's good, then you'll initiate fire with the highest casualty producing device, which could be a Claymore or an MT40 Bravo, And then once you initiate your ambush, at some point, squad leader will get up with assault and initiate movement onto the objective, in which case lift and shift fire will be called as they assault through the objective. And things for the assaulting element. So you'll assault before the rest of the enemy can react. You'll kill anybody who's left. You'll use individual movement techniques or bound onto the objective to reach the LOA and inform support. At which point the squad leader will call for specialty teams, and once that's done, the squad leader will initiate movement away from the objective, and after that, the team leaders get accountability and report it to the squad leader. So yeah, that was kind of our teach the teacher type of thing, because obviously you guys will be leading this class for your 1s and 2s. Try to make it as simple as possible, kind of teach you the basics, and then walk you through kind of what we expect when we go to LLab. If you have any questions, just reach out to me on GroupMe. I'm pretty sure everyone has contacted me, and if you don't, your squad leaders will definitely have contact with me at some point. Or you can send me an email, which will be on the op board. Thank you so much, guys. Let me know if you have any questions again, and thank you.